Welcome back, peeps, to the Back and Forth Show. I'm your host, Westlow.
I'm your boy, King K.
And we're back here at you with another episode. Now, we have a very special episode for you guys today. Well, at least I want to start off introducing our special guest.
Okay.
Hey guys, I'm Ziggy.
What's
Ziggy
going
the
on,
man.
sir?
Holla at me.
So we got our
First
friend
guest.
Ziggy here as we talk about a very controversial topic tonight.
I'm down for the topic.
Super
yeah,
down.
this is it's going to be
It's a
interesting,
good one.
guys. But of course, thank you for watching. Thank you for clicking this link, watching the share link. However you got to this video,
Thanks
we
for
thank
the likes,
you.
the comments, the
Like, share,
however
subscribe.
You got it. Thanks for the
All
support
that.
overall.
The YouTube is out,
Yes.
so subscribe.
Get
The Back and
over
Forth
there.
Show, and it's not the word 4. It's just a number 4
It's
with
number
a
4.
TH. You know,
That number.
there you go.
Okay,
So,
that's 4.
of course, we're gonna start things off right. It's still February, so Black History
Black
Month.
History.
Got some facts for y'all.
So, my colleague, Mr. King K, would you like
I'm
to
gonna
start?
start off. Let's see. Pick the good one. His name is John Langston, and he became the first lawyer to pass the bar in Ohio back in 1854. So shout out to him to become the first black lawyer.
Okay, there we go.
I'm a lawyer too. I'm joking.
On to
I just
Wes.
like to debate.
For mine, we have Dr. Daniel Hale Williams. In 1893, he was the first surgeon to perform open heart surgery.
Good one. A good one.
Yes.
Yes, I thought Dr. What's his name? The other doctor did the. Oh, okay, wrong doctor.
No, he what? The first performance of open heart surgery.
Okay.
The guy you're thinking of
Uh-huh.
created the surgery that he performed.
Yep, there you go.
Ah,
There you go.
See, there
Yeah,
we go.
that was
It all
my
comes
fault.
together.
Mm-hmm. I seen that movie you
Yeah.
thinking of. Yeah, I seen that.
This guy's on it.
But my fact for y'all, funny fact.
Okay.
Terrius Wig, first person to literally break someone's ankles crossing them up on the court in 1938.
That's an interesting fact. I'm gonna
I
look
wonder
into
was they
that
really
after
playing with
this.
basketballs
You
back
gotta
then?
go
Was it the
to
same
Black
material?
History Tumblr.
Black
Little
History
known
It's more like
Black
rubber
History
bands
Tumblr.
they was playing
Little
with.
known facts.
Y'all remember rubber band balls in high school? Y'all ever made the rubber band balls? Get a little piece of them full.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rubber band balls.
You ever make one pearly out of rubber bands?
I haven't.
That's extremely difficult.
Yeah,
it is.
I tried.
It
Yeah, I
is.
didn't
It's
get
just time
I can almost
consuming.
assume.
It's
Yeah,
just
I can
time
almost
consuming.
imagine.
But we're here for an important matter today. So
Good one.
today's topic, guys, is it gay to buy your son a kitchen set?
Okay.
I'm gonna repeat that. Is it gay, or I guess a more proper term, is it
Maybe you can say homosexual.
is it homosexual to buy your son a kitchen set? So you're gonna hear something from all of us. One of the main reasons why we do have our friend Ziggy here is
I got a baby.
he is a
He's a
parent.
daddy.
I'm a daddy.
So
I'm an auntie.
not
Joking.
only do we have usual Westlow and King K's opinions, we have the
Yes.
actual opinion of a parent. So, and if you would like to be a guest on the show, definitely throw down. We gotta see some comments, guys.
Yep,
gotta
we
see
gotta
some
see
comments.
him. You guys gotta get the
wanna
comments
make it to
going.
the show?
I need everybody that's. If you're watching it, if you're gonna share it, I don't care if you're not gonna share it. If you're gonna like it, if you even start watching it, I want you to put a comment on how you feel about it.
Because you can end
We
up on
want
the show.
topics.
Don't wait
Yeah.
until we start getting big stars on here and then Wesley, can you be big? Who is you?
I'm the
Huh?
security, and if
What?
I have not seen you, I'm not gonna let you in the
Can't
gate.
hear
Sorry.
you in the balcony.
For those in the
Yeah.
back, you need to exit. You're not welcomed up there. No.
But back to business. So on a serious note, want me start?
Hey, first opinion. Let me hear it.
So I believe that the act of itself, buying your son a kitchen set, I do not feel like that's gay, or I don't feel like that will make them gay. So I think I worded that question wrong. So
Yeah.
is buying a kitchen set
Yeah,
for your
there you go.
son, like, will that make them gay? No, I really don't feel like that would. Just being completely transparent, I had a kid. Well, it wasn't really mine, but I did have a kitchen set when I was younger. It was really my sister's. That, you know how toys get passed down, and a toy that big, you ain't giving that away, especially if you have another kid. And I played with it. I had other whomeboys back when we were talking about we was younger, and we played with it.
Kids
And none of them are
kids.
gay, so it's just like I don't feel like that. Now, the type of kitchen set that does matter. I do feel like that's when it does come into play, because you really shouldn't be buying a boy a pink kitchen set.
No.
But the whole fact of the decision of blue being for boys and pink being for girls, that was decided by us, by society, so you can easily undecide.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because back when like Hasbro and all those toy companies first started, it was sometime in the 1900s. I think 1930s around that time. That's when they first did it. When they first took toy aisles and they decided blue would be for boys, pink would be for girls.
Facts.
So you can easily undo that, and that's why I think to me it doesn't matter. King K.
I'll rather you.
He's gonna go last.
Okay, I mean, I feel like it wouldn't. At the same time, it's like it's all about the color scheme. If blue is for, I don't know, cause I'm a guy and I like pink. If I had some pink kitchen sets, then I would use my pink kitchen utensils, whatever it is. But as far as kids, I don't think it's gonna make them gay. So to everyone out there that thinks, oh, this, that, and the third, I was talking to somebody previously about it, and she, you know, I told you she had the whole my house, my rule thing. Like, if I brought a boy in, I'm gonna treat you like a boy. You're getting all blue. You're not getting pink. And I'm like, oh, that's not. If you want pink, let him do pink. You know, it might be that, you know, there's some good chefs out here. And the Black History Fact, I'm sorry, shout out to what is it? Taste This Baltimore. They got some good food.
They food smacking.
They got some good food, and they're not sponsored. But if y'all want to, y'all can sponsor this video. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know. And then,
you know, I'm not there all the time. 25th Street and the one up on Harper Road, and I got one more location. I forgot where that's at. I'm coming though.
One over west.
Is it one over west?
Yes.
I'm on my way.
There you go.
That might be lunch tomorrow.
There you go.
Okay.
Now we get into my opinion. Now, before I had my baby, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I was extremely close-minded on that fact. It was dead. Don't buy my son no damn kitchen set. You fucking stupid. Dead.
Watch the language.
But you absolutely right. Sorry, guys. All right.
I mean, go ahead. You being real. You being real.
Now that I've had a baby, and now that I've grown a little from having my baby, because literally seeing that guy's eyes has just made me want to change who I am as a person in so many different ways. He got big bug eyes. I keep flaming them.
Yeah, but kids, man, I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. So original Zaire, no, he cannot have a kitchen set. Today's Zaire. Buy him a kitchen set. I would love for my son to know how to cook because I know how to cook. I was raised in a house full of women. I was the only man for a grandmother, a sister, and a mother, right? But at the same time, my mother made it clear. It's ways to be masculine and it's ways to be a man. You are not no little girl out here. You are a man. So she raised me as such. Now, yes, you buy my son a kitchen set, it better be a masculine color for it. It better be black, black and white, black and red, red and white. The color scheme has to be masculine. Yes, society did create the masculine and feminine color scheme. I'm sorry. But because society created that norm, I am willing to fall into that norm because I want to raise my man as a man. I do. Now, as he grows, if he expresses to me, Dad, I like this. Dad, I like pink. Dad, blah, blah, blah. Dad, this, that, and the third. Who would I be to close my heart to what he likes and what he wants? I'm going to grow with him as he's growing.
That's true.
But right now, while he's a child and he can't make those decisions, I'm making the decision to raise a masculine man. But my masculine man will have respect. My masculine man will understand it's okay to be feminine. It's okay to understand your emotions. I'm a very emotional man. I will hold my girlfriend and cry in a heartbeat. I want him to be comfortable enough to call his woman, call his friend, and cry on the phone with them and not care what nobody has to say.
Right.
But that being said, I also want him to understand that when he goes to somebody's house, I'm a boy. I want to play with boy toys. I want him to say, oh, I'm a boy. I like race cars. I like doing this. I like doing that. I like action figures.
You can like those
but then
too.
If he... Example, I had an older sister.
Yeah.
So, us playing together, my action figures were fighting her dolls.
There you go.
That's how you play. And kids,
only in toys.
And
let's be clear, only do it in toys.
Really,
not be.
That's really real. Another thing that people don't understand is children have no concept of sexuality in the slightest bit until it's introduced
you force
to them.
it on them. Dude,
until it's introduced to them and you tell them this is straight, this is homosexual. They don't know. I had a gay uncle and did not know that man was gay until I was 13 going on 14 and we sat down and talked about it.
Let them find out.
I spent my whole life thinking my uncle's just straight. He just don't got no girlfriend because he fat. Like, but no, he was gay the whole time and just
I'm not his uncle,
was waiting until I was grown to tell me. Like, And that just is what it is. I love that man the same. He's still the same man that I grew respect for. Nothing changed.
Right.
If I call him today or tomorrow, we're gonna have a man-to-man conversation. That's like me calling this guy. He's a man. Like, he just is. But I respect his sexuality. I respect what he wants to do with himself. I respect and accept it. And honestly, I love it. This shit. I like being able to call my homosexual friend with crazy questions about life.
And I'm going to answer them. I say that on there. I'm going to answer the question.
Education is
At
important.
the end of the day, it's all about being open on perspective.
There you go.
You got to be open to what the rest of the world is doing and understand no matter what the next person is doing, you're still going to do you and be happy and comfortable in you.
If it suits you, do you.
You have to support your kids regardless.
Yes, please.
Regardless.
You
Have these
always got to
babies
support
back.
your kids regardless.
Yes.
I'm not going to lie. Am I going to be broken if I don't see my son with a bunch of women? It's going to hurt my feelings because I want to see my son do the same wild things that I want to see my son have the same fun I had. It'll hurt me a little bit, but
In the words of
knowing that
RuPaul,
he's happy, knowing that
understand.
he's happy at the end of the day,
Thank you.
it's going to be okay.
Thank you.
Yo.
But back to what he said earlier, my house, my rules. I'm sorry, son. No, you cannot do that in my house.
Oh.
You can do that.
All right, I
You
guess I
bump
can
and-
accept that.
You can bump and grind with your
I guess I
boyfriend
can
when you
accept
move
that.
out. No bumping and grinding in my
Not
house.
no bumping and grinding. I guess I
You
can
bump
accept
and grind
that.
with
The
your
fact-
lady in my house. We could talk about that. We can discuss that after you're an appropriate age, because I couldn't have a female state of night
Well, no,
until I
'cause
was 18.
That's
plus.
when you call me if you want to have a
Dang.
discussion.
18. I don't care if that girl stay the night, because you grown. You had
Yeah.
a baby. We gonna talk about it. Bang.
And besides, the baby get to stay at the baby mama's house. You stay in your hotel.
Hey, you know that.
Shout out to my sister. She know what he is.
There you go. But definitely thank you, though, Ziggy, for that insight. That was actually a very pretty insightful perspective on it.
I
And
got a little lower. Go ahead.
and
We're deep in that conversation.
oh no, it's not over.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
you got
good,
more
good,
of that.
good,
Yeah, go ahead.
good.
Yeah.
No, I mean, no, you finish up.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, but yeah, like to kind of touch on some other points that,
It's
that
tea.
you did speak.
It's tea.
That you did speak on. Yeah, I do agree with most of that. Like how I did say, the color thing was something that was decided stuff like that could be broken apart. But and this was brought up when I kind of previewed the question on Facebook earlier. Like, even though I don't have a son currently, even though I don't have a child, I don't think that my opinion would change. Now, on that note, if I'm buying a kitchen set, same as my colleague, yes, I would, like you said, buy a masculine color until like it gets older to where because the number one thing that I don't get about parents is you're usually the first to know.
Yeah.
You're the first to know.
That's true. That's true.
And while I do believe that even at a young age a kid can know what they want, I do, however, believe that you are not born. You do not literally come out the womb knowing these things.
You don't.
That's just my opinion. I feel like that has to be learned at some point.
Yeah.
It can
yes,
be
you have to
early.
feel your way through, like,
Right.
yeah,
Because
and
when you
figure
come up,
out
you're
what
literally like a
feels better
blank
than
slate. Or I guess you can say as your mind starts to develop, it can happen then. But straight out the womb, like, nah. You do not
because you
instantly
learn
know.
You learn to touch those, I believe it's the XY chromosomes. If the Y is more, which is more feminine, then you're going to be more feminine because you're going to be more attracted mentally and physically to a bright pink or a beautiful pink versus a blue. So it's like, pink is normally for girls, society, and blue is for boys. I'm more feminine, so I go grasp more to the female things. However, me, I just go straight up the middle. I do my own thing in life.
I completely agree that it's that I completely agree with what Wes was saying. It's a whole total choice. You don't come out the womb knowing what you want. Example from my own personal life, I have twins in my family, right? Fraternal twins, a boy and a girl. We laugh all the time amongst our family that their brains must have got switched in the womb. Because the girl, she grew up when she became like 16, 17. Oh yeah, we knew that's a lesbian right there.
Okay.
She tackling me.
You start knowing.
She
You
played
start
basketball
knowing.
better than me. She's stronger than me. She could beat me up.
I got a
Technically, she
cousin.
my
Me and her
aunt.
used to play football together.
And then as we growing, right, her fraternal twin brother, Kevin, he decides,
Shout out to my
mind
big
you,
cousin.
Kevin stayed straight in that road,
Yep.
straight in that road. God, Kevin is about 2 years older than me. Kevin turned 25 and came out that he was gay. Okay, it is what it is. But Kevin lived his whole life as a straight man before he came to the conclusion and accepted it amongst himself that he was a homosexual man. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Shout out to
It's
Kevin.
just he had to find what he liked. Even my Cousin Julia, his sister, had to find what she liked. She knows she's a lesbian. She just didn't know it yet. She had to find out. She'd tell you she had a boyfriend at least once in her life at a point in time. Like,
right.
It was there. It just wasn't her cup of tea.
Right.
I got another lesbian homegirl. Tried a boy at a point. Wasn't her cup of tea. Fully 100% lesbian. People don't know what they like until you give them the chance to see what's out there.
They gotta choose it themselves.
Until you find out what you like, you just out here like, oh my God, I don't know what there is. What's in the world? Like,
Do you have anything? Any final words?
I guess I'm just go ahead and speak more on support.
You could have just paused.
Yeah, at this point, more on support. Again, I've said this before, and I'm gonna stay strong on it. Shout out to the mothers and fathers that support their gay, lesbian, whatever child. Shout out to them.
Should have ended that.
Yeah, definitely shout out to them. And for the ones that don't support, again, you're hurting your child. That's just pretty much it. Now, put yourself in their shoes. Would you want your parent to do the same thing if you decided that you were gay, straight, or something of what you are now? But that's all my outtake on it. Guess that's it.
Yes. Guys, thank you for watching this special episode. Thank you to Ziggy for
Yes,
coming
sir.
through.
Thank you, my
We
guy.
appreciate you.
First
and
guest,
what
too,
he said
at that.
about support, that's so true. My mother does not like everything I do in life, so the things that I do that she don't like, she just don't ask about it.
Yep.
We just don't talk about it. Your child do something that you
You
don't
can do
like,
that,
and
and
they
it's
so grown that
always
you can't
learning.
stop them. Just don't talk about it.
Always
talk about
learning.
the weather. Find something else to click about. You don't gotta talk about what you don't like.
If it's
At
that
all.
serious, yeah. But thank you guys for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed this time with us. We definitely enjoyed it with you.
Yeah, definitely.
Got
Again, subscribe.
Got to comment, share, subscribe,
like, share,
get all
give
that.
us a reaction.
Get
throw
all
us
that.
on Twitter. Throw us on IG.
Yeah,
throw
please,
us
throw
on
us all
Snapchat,
over the place.
Throw us on Tumblr.
Hey, shout out to SRT Bree. I just want to throw out there. She's so cute.
There you go.
That's it.
And have a wonderful day.
Shout out to my son.
Okay.
Wonderful. Yeah, thank you, Junior. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Yeah, he's part of this topic too.
There you
Thanks
go.
for being here.
And Westlow, King K, and Ziggy.
We out.